What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of your favorite podcast, Guy Party! Guy Party! This is Beautiful Brad.
This is Chester.
We have Crickets over here. We shut his mic down. He promised he will not talk, so we'll see what happens. And we have Leia the dog.
Beautiful pup.
She's a very beautiful animal. We don't do anything sexual with her. She just likes to party.
You don't?
No.
Ah.
Not yet. How could I take advantage of such a cute animal?
How could you not? Are we going to be taking advantage of animals at my bachelor party?
We will be.
Yes.
But they won't be the animal I call my girlfriend.
That's true. That's true. I wouldn't dare. That's bro code.
Yeah.
You don't fuck your friend's dog.
It's just hooker animals that are in,
That's right.
Paraded around.
We'll have like a puppy parade to start my bachelor party.
We're just going to hire all the fucking, petting zoos.
Yeah.
And they do exist around here because my nephew went to one across the street 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. So it will happen. The only thing that's probably not going to line up is the stripper with the petting.
Animal.
Yeah, the animals.
Yeah, so, I mean, maybe just put out some feelers, like Craigslist, looking for a girl to get naked around animals.
Yeah.
Is that legal?
I don't know. I feel like we'll catch a charge with that later, because PETA, or whatever the fuck they're called, is gonna
I was worried they would consider that prostitution. We don't want you to fuck the animals, but we just want you to be naked around them.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll lick your asshole.
We were doing some prelim for your bachelor party, and the dude's house we're doing it at, Corns, has some chickens, but the chickens ran away.
They did?
Because I feel like they have been sexually assaulted, and they were no more. So
I mean, just on the shit that they've seen, yes. That would be enough. I mean, you know how your dog hangs out in your room and watches you masturbate?
Yeah.
I mean, can you imagine the shit that his animals have seen him do? Just to himself.
Well, one dog did run away when we were running the prelims, and it didn't show back up till 3 days later, and it ended up 2 hours away. The other dog was too old to move.
He's got him right where he wants him.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining him shaking a wobbly dildo in the dog's face and it running away yelping. But not because it's been penetrated. Let's be clear. I don't believe that, but I mean, just based on what that poor dog has witnessed.
Yeah, I mean, there's some things I saw. We'll probably talk about those off mic, but yeah, I mean, that bachelor party is gonna be retarded. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I want.
Yeah. So, you recently got back from a trip. How was it?
Awful. Fucking. I went with my family. What do you think?
Yeah. I mean, guy party, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think at least on a couple of occasions, I had to just step outside to get something from the van. And that something was a vape pen.
Oh, so you got a vape pen?
Yeah, it was Delta 8, but shit, that still works for me.
You brought me back many of treats.
Yeah, some people, the Delta 8 shit doesn't work. It works on me pretty well. It calms me down. But yeah, I brought you some good old Michigan delectables.
Yes, you did. And some of the potent ones to where I'm going to be sleeping heavy. I feel like I shouldn't even touch those until October, November.
You ready to hibernate?
Yeah. It's just let's just sleep the whole fucking day away.
Right. I gotta love Michigan. I can't wait until that shit is legal in at least Ohio. Dude. It's so much cheaper. It's $12 for a pack that a dealer would have charged you probably $30 for.
Absolutely, yeah. The ones you brought me were the 25 milligrams, right?
I think they're 520 milligrams.
Oh, 520 milligrams.
And then I got you one thing that's 250 milligrams. Which, I mean, some of our listeners are probably scoffing at that, whatever, I fucking take 100 milligrams. I don't care. That shit'll just destroy.
So a 10 will put me down and chill me the fuck out. 20s will get me fucked up.
Yeah, 20 I'm soaring pretty high. Anything above 20, I'm just floating.
Yeah, so Booze Has Crickets is here tonight. I know he doesn't like to talk, but he kind of pitched the idea of maybe doing a Russian roulette of gummies. Because we got
just take different doses.
Yeah. So
they take a bunch that like look alike and just put them in like a big bag and then hand them out at trick or treat.
Yeah. Dude, those 20s, because I've had those bags before that you brought back, because I remember you got them last time you were there in like $7, and those were some fucking potent fucking gummies. So yeah.
Remember when we used to go on trips and I would bring the gummy bears and then put the vodka in them?
Oh yeah.
Just take a bowl of fucking edibles and dump vodka in them and like let that soak up. So now you're getting drunk and high at the same time.
We get down to Florida on a Monday. We set our alarms for Thursday, and we wake up.
We don't even see the beach.
Yeah. Just flew 1,000 miles to sleep for 4 days.
Maybe do something a little contradictory. Instead of soaking them in vodka, soak them in Red Bull.
Jesus Christ.
Just to see, like, what the, because, I mean, it's like you have the two drugs working against each other, so I wonder what that would do.
Have you taken any of the, like, indica fucking gummies?
Those are the ones that are supposed to put you down. The sativa ones are the ones that are...
I'm sorry, yes.
Honestly, I mean, and this may be just because I'm not, like, a big pothead or anything like that. I fucking dig it, but I don't get that into it, but to me, it all's the same.
I've noticed, like, sativa, I took those with Whack Hammerstone. Shout out to you, Whack Hammerstone. But, we ate some of the sativas I got when we went up to Cleveland, and me and him just, like, got, like, an instant burst of, like, what's going on? Like, let's go order pizza, like...
Fucking A.
Yeah. But, yeah, the indicas do put you fucking down.
Really? I don't even know if I noticed the difference. And maybe I'll have to pay attention to it next time and really focus on it.
You know, they have a motto for beer before liquor, never sicker. Liquor before beer in the clear, some shit like that. How do we guy party coin it for indica over sativa? Sativa over indica? Like, do you want to sleep for 5 days or do you want to fucking go ham?
I don't know. I keep thinking of the N-word.
And that's appropriate.
I keep just thinking, like, what rhymes with this stuff? Like, indica man. Goddamn me.
How do we put, like, sleepy with indica? Man, it just doesn't work out.
Neither one of those words are very good for rhyming.
Yeah, indica and sativa.
What rhymes with fucking sativa?
Having men insert themselves...
India.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, Boots, if you're listening to this, if you've got any better...
Yeah, you put me on the spot on that one. I don't know.
Send it to us. We need to coin something to get us out there.
They got hybrid shit, too.
Yeah, like a little mixture.
Yeah. And then they'll have some shit that's, like, combined with CBD. I don't know. Like I said, it's just whatever.
It is.
Maybe I need to write down my thoughts. I need to have, like, a weed journal.
A weed journal. Today I took 2 indicas. I slept for 48 hours and missed work. Today I took a sativa and skull fucked crickets. His beard was mighty.
I shaved his head and then ejaculated onto it. Because I imagine that's what he would want me to do.
What do you think, Crickets? What do you got for us? Guy party.
Yeah. But yeah, Michigan's cool. And there were, like, places in when I was in Chicago I could have stopped at too, but, you know, whatever.
Oh yeah, Illinois has got fucking weed dispensaries now too, don't they?
Well, Ohio does too, but they're only medical.
Yeah.
What you need is that recreational. And you're living in Ohio, you should just try to get a weed card.
I could. Apparently it only costs like $200, but I feel like...
You can do it online.
Well, Do We Know says something like you gotta do this and tell them that, but they charge you. They're making their money.
Send them a picture of Michael Benjamin and tell them it's you, and I'm pretty sure they'll be like, "Hey,
yeah. Handouts. This guy really needs it."
Right. This guy looks like he's an abortion survivor.
Yeah.
I feel like that immediately qualifies you for everything. If you survive an abortion, you should have access to all the drugs legally.
Absolutely.
Because you made it.
You made it, yeah. You're a survivor.
Yeah.
And the fucking PTSD, and I'm sure all you booze heads have noticed the PTSD that fucking Michael trays, like yelling at people for laughing while he's trying to do a bit, or, calling out people that are actually watching our feeds. So yeah. Shout out to you, Michael.
I can't wait until he's like doing stand up and yells at the crowd for laughing at him.
Dude, so yeah, he scalded me on a Twitch feed, and then he literally like had people watching him on the Twitch feed. By the way, Boozeheads, check out our YouTube fucking page.
See these Twitch feeds?
Yeah, the Twitch feeds. He fucking had a moment last week, but I cut it out of that Twitch feed. It's towards the end, unfortunately. But one of our friends was watching, and he was trying to do a bit, and we didn't know when to laugh, so he got all upset. He's like, "You didn't hear it?" And then one of our friends said, "I don't even know if he's speaking English." And he started, fuck you, blank. I'm not going to say the name because I don't know. But yeah.
But yeah, he's sometimes incoherent.
But we're rooting for him. I feel like 2023 is his year. He's finally going to take off.
In 2 years?
Yeah.
22 is going to be a downer again.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like if he gets some Rosetta Stones and learns how to speak proper English, like...
Do they have that? Hello, I understand you know how to speak English, but you're not very good at it.
I am a comedian. Let me tell you my joke.
Oh, God. I don't want to keep pushing on the Michael button.
Yeah, shout out to you, because, we'll get scalded.
Right, he'll be like, oh, you just can't even stop talking about me when I'm not there.
Yeah.
But, have we ever talked about what a GPS navigation system would sound like with Michael giving the directions?
Oh my God, no, we haven't. Let's hear it.
He just real quick says, I'm going to turn right. And then he just goes into like a 45-minute stand-up bit.
Did you guys see the show where they did this and then that guy did that and then I had this happen and then turn left? Remember that time I saw that guy and then he did that and I wore a diaper? Turn right, 42nd Street.
Dude, that's a pretty good impression of him. That's pretty spot on right there.
Wait a second about that. You're talking about that, but it really happened this way because blah blah blah, and I don't know what blah 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 is, but blah 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 happened. 43rd Street, take a left and a slight right. So you're like going comatose as you're driving. We are going Sunday to watch one of our favorite writers, directors. He has a pop-up shop. Everyone knows it, Kevin Smith. So they've got a movies pop-up shop.
So it's a restaurant. It's a pop-up restaurant.
Pop-up restaurant. Yeah, shop, restaurant.
So, movies is the fictional, like, kind of version of McDonald's. Yeah. From the Kevin Smith universe. Mm-hmm. And they've been doing this thing where they do a pop-up movies restaurant that actually serves food. It just goes from city to city. It's not a mainstay. There's no permanent location, even though I could totally see them doing a permanent location like in Jersey or something like that.
Oh, Jersey would be where to do it.
Right. But yeah, it's a traveling thing. And this weekend it happens to be in Louisville, which is only about 90 minutes away from Cincinnati, which is close enough for us to say, fuck, let's do that.
Yeah.
And so we're doing it.
I love Kevin Smith. Kevin Smith literally wrote...
Oh, he shaped my sense of humor.
Same here.
Right.
Same here. There's a big stink out now on the interwebs.
About Kevin Smith?
Kevin Smith.
Shut up. Is he getting canceled?
No.
I will fight that shit.
He's not getting canceled. But they're shitting on him because he got woke. So,
I'm okay with that. I mean, we watched the reboot together. Mm-hmm. I think I heard him talk, or not heard, but maybe I read it because I'm on like Facebook pages and such.
Yeah.
About how in the original Jay and Silent Bob, you had this like group of like hot chicks, and it was very like kind of sexist and stuff like that. And this time around, he was like, "I'm buying into the woke culture. I'm going to do a more diverse group of chicks, and they're not going to be sexualized or anything like that. Especially considering one of them's my fucking daughter."
Yeah.
Maybe that's part of it. Maybe being a father to a girl is like, I mean, especially with her being in the movie, I don't want to fucking sexualize it. I was fine when it was my wife I was sexualizing because I get to fuck her afterwards.
I mean, your points are valid, but this is when he steps out of his boundaries and writes weird horror movies, but he wrote a anime He-Man version.
Oh, yeah.
So
I haven't seen it, but I've heard of it.
Well, I started watching last night. I haven't got very far into it, so I haven't made my own opinion yet. But I'm just going off base of everything I heard, because I heard all this Kevin Smith hate. Mm-hmm. I started it, and I'm like, I like the animation, but let me see what all this hate's about with this dude, because, I mean, I love Kevin Smith.
And at Guy Party, we are very in tune to woke culture. We may not follow it, but I mean, we don't participate in it, but
yeah,
but we recognize it.
We
know it
recognize
exists.
it. Yeah, we acknowledge it at
Right.
least. He did a He-Man animated series. He-Man, Guy Party. I haven't watched it yet. I kind of did some spoilers, because I'm a big toy guy. I don't do He-Man.
I never watched He-Man. I think He-Man was before my time.
Yeah, neither did I. But I looked into it, and apparently, spoiler alert, he kills off He-Man.
Shut the fuck up.
And he makes
a She-Man?
A She-Man.
But oh no, did she call She-Man?
He's not called She-Man.
Oh, that'd be great if she was.
It's a bitch from the original series, and she becomes the leader of the pack. I mean, yes, let's diversify and have all your races, but then, it turns into girl power.
It kind of ceases to be He-Man at that point, doesn't it?
Exactly! That's what I'm saying,
That'd be like you making, a movie about the Ghostbusters and then killing off the Ghostbusters, and then it just being 90 minutes of Michael Benjamin.
Yeah, oh, god damn it, dog. No, I don't know how to come back from that one. I need more woman power in my life.
I don't even mind the idea. I like the idea, actually. Taking something from a misogynistic kind of world in He-Man. I mean, even the name is fucking sounds sexist. But taking a female character from there and making her the lead, I'm okay with that. But
you would be.
But I don't think you can call it He-Man at that point.
Alright, it's called Masters of the Universe.
So they don't call it He-Man, they just call it Masters of the Universe.
Well, no, maybe he only calls it Masters of the Universe.
If that's the case, I'm okay with that. Because then you're acknowledging that, yes, He-Man exists in this universe, but we're very quickly setting the stage that he is not the central character, and it is instead focusing on somebody else.
Okay, but usually when you hear Masters of the Universe, you think of He-Man.
Maybe this is a bad analogy, but I feel like it'd be almost like Guardians of the Galaxy, where they kill off Star-Lord and make Gamora the lead of the fucking squad.
Yeah, which I'm good with.
I don't have as much a problem with that now that I know that they're not trying to call it He-Man.
Yeah, the original was never called He-Man.
He-Man was the central character, and that's what everybody identifies it as, and I didn't even know it was called Masters of the Universe. I thought it was just called He-Man.
Yeah, Masters of the Universe. So, alright, repitch it as, because they kind of pitched it as Masters of the Universe, He-Man, continuation of the original series. If you're going to go girl power with it, I'm not a Masters of the Universe fan by any means. I have no He-Man figures down here. I never watched it as a kid.
Right.
But I wanted to see how he did it, and then just, I don't know, pitch it differently, I guess.
Would that be kind of like having a Star Wars movie with no Jedi?
Which Rogue One was, and I loved Rogue One.
I guess it's just taking a universe and removing its central character. But at the same time, does the central character define the universe? I don't know. That's a tough call. I get why people are pissed. But I'm not a He-Man person.
Neither am I.
I mean, it's hard for me to say. I don't know. If Kevin Smith took over, the Justice League and fucking killed off Batman or Superman and just, in the first fucking episode and moved on and made Wonder Woman, the queen or, the leader of the Justice League, I can't even say that because I'm not that big a follower of that either. I'm trying to think of it in terms that I can relate to.
And you know what that means. Guy Party Universe.
Alright, so apparently He-Man is dead, so we can welcome him into our universe.
Yes, so He-Man has been killed in the new Masters of the Universe.
Now he's just descended into the Guy Party universe. It's like falling into hell, but we throw out a net and catch them before.
Yeah. As he's pummeling away, he's like, like, my career is over. You reach out a fucking hand.
We got you, boy.
Yeah, we got you. Guy party. Fuck women.
He-Man gets on and like on our pod and just takes like an hour and a half and talks shit about women the entire time. That bitch is up there leading my fucking franchise.
So let's do an interview. You are He-Man.
I don't even know how he talks. No, I really don't even know. The power of Grayskull. Is that a thing?
Yeah, let me see if we can get his voice. Oh, what the hell is going on there? Why does my dog have a penis? You fucking sick bastard, crickets.
My fiance has one.
Oh, we're going to talk about that once He-Man gets here.
Who's a turtle in that picture? Is Skeletor still a thing?
Well, apparently they killed off Skeletor because he's a dude, too.
Sons of bitches.
It all goes back to a time before you came here.
Hold on, they're saying He-Man yet.
That's the narrator.
It's his friend. Come on, He-Man.
Is he holding a fucking vibrator?
I think he is. And he turns into like a ripping dude. God damn it, He-Man. Just give me some He-Man voice.
Secrets of Castle Grayskull. This is Cringer, my fearless friend.
Is that him?
Fabulous secret powers were revealed to me the day I held aloft my magic sword and said,
Alright, so you got his voice. We're going to do an interview.
The day I held my magic sword and said, Guy party.
So, I'm Anderson Cooper from CNN.
Fair enough.
Alright, you ready for the...
Do you need an Anderson Cooper voice? Or are you just going to sound gay?
Yeah. Shit, maybe I shouldn't do Anderson Cooper. You know what? I'm going to do...
He just sounds like an old dude that sounds very monotone, I think.
I need to do a Fox News, like fucking...
Oh god, Tucker Carlson?
Tucker Carlson, yeah. Let's
Oh.
and actually there are a lot of crises unfolding.
Okay, alright.
You got it.
So today, after the after Afghanistan attacked Iraq, we found out later that He-Man was canceled from his own show. He-Man, how do you feel?
Well, Tucker, I am disappointed. However, I have found the power of Guy Party. And with my sword, I shall slay Michael Benjamin.
So, how does it make you feel that you did all those bicep curls and then they have the Olympics going on with dudes with dicks doing pole vaults or chicks with dicks, and then like you get canceled out because your pecs are too big and they almost look like breastises?
Well, Tucker, I was denied entry into the Olympics based upon my superpowers. Because today's culture needs people to be able to participate and not be losers, and they need participation trophies and stupid shit like that.
Now, do you think you were canceled because of your blonde hair and your white frame and your big muscles? I've seen black people wear blonde wigs and have big muscles as well. But why are they hating on the white man?
Tucker, I think you've made an excellent point. I do look like an Aryan poster boy. But let me just reassure your viewers, well, maybe not your viewers, but let me reassure the public that I do not hate Jews. I have no affiliation with Hitler, even though he probably would have really dug me.
So, recently with the Me Too movement, you're not allowed to talk to a girl anymore. They fucking scream rape anytime you, poke a titty or whatever. How does it make you feel that they Me Too'd you out of your own Masters of the Universe show?
Man, Tucker, back in the 80s, when I was doing lots of blow, I could just flex a muscle and get a chick on my crotch like that. It was fucking easy. But nowadays, I do that shit and I pull my dick out, and next thing you know, I'm on Guy Party.
So, how many times have you exposed yourself to other women and they have willingly fellatiated you and then Kobe Bryant your ass?
That's a fair question. I would say baker's dozen.
Baker's dozen. Thank you, He-Man, for coming on the Fox News Network with Tucker Carlson. But one last question. What would be your best decade? 80s, 90s, 2000s? And can you please describe what your favorite part of that decade was that you choose as your favorite?
Well, Tucker, obviously the 80s are my decade. Blow, chicks, muscles, swords, slaying. And I'm talking slaying, pussy, and bad guys.
And Skeletor?
Oh, fuck that guy. But you know what? He's been canceled too, so maybe we'll hang out. I don't know. The 90s, people kind of forgot about me. Whatever. I had royalties.
You were still partying, right?
I mean, look at me, obviously.
Guy party. One last question, He-Man, before we turn it over to Bob O'Reilly or fucking Hannity, whatever the fuck his name is.
Bob O'Reilly's the name of a fucking Who song.
What kind of car were you driving around in the 80s there, He-Man?
I was driving a Lamborghini. Now I drive a Kia Forte. Life has not been good to He-Man.
Thank you for the interview, but one last question. How do you feel about a woman taking over your gig and the new huge Netflix series that has taken over the world?
When I got the call from Netflix, I was pretty fucking stoked. I mean, I was like, dope, He-Man is back. I'm gonna get pussy and blow again.
Was there any types of substances that encouraged your participation?
Dude, as soon as I heard that these pills gave you boners, I was taking them before they were even called Viagra. By the power of the blue pill, I will slay this pussy. I have fucked dudes. Oops, I'm sorry. Ignore that. I don't know what I'm saying.
Let's get him a bagel and get him off the stage immediately. We can't have homosexuals on Fox News.
Tucker, no! You're my last supporter.
Guy party.
Alright, that's a good interview.
Yeah, you know, we're
that's kind of how that would go.
Yeah. So, as he's dying and, like, he falls into the multiverse, Guy Party reaches
We
out.
scoop him up.
Right. And now he's in the Guy Party verse.
Absolutely. And for us, he's hanging out with us. He's going to, like, Steel Panther concerts.
Oh, hell yeah. You guys party with He-Man and Steel Panther?
Because, like, Steel Panther, it's, like, these chicks in her 40s. And, like, they're taking their tits out, and they're, like, squeezing their titty milk on them. And he's, like, digging it. He's like, oh, yeah, I'm fucking, wow.
And you know he's not being appropriate. He's just like, titty grab.
Right.
Like, squeeze. But his power just, like, makes it squeeze even further. It's like direct hits.
Right. He, like, points at, like, a cannon at the stage.
Yeah. Dude gets drilled in the eye with titty milk.
Oh, God, yeah. He-Man's down in the depths with us now doing drugs.
Yeah, he's literally hit rock bottom. He's hanging out with Guy Party. Michael Benjamin's like his personal driver, and he just takes him to do
like,
Ajax.
He like immediately has alpha'd Michael.
Oh yeah.
He is our alpha alpha.
Yeah.
He just throws Michael in the trunk.
I'm gonna take your Kia. Shut the fuck up, Michael.
Right, he just throws him in the Kia Forte trunk. and then he's like, you boys want to go on a road trip? And we're like, fuck yeah, He-Man.
What's such a better alpha?
We get to some chicks and he just like whips out a sword like, by the power of Grayskull. Like, and they just remove their tops and we're like, God damn it! Can you kill Michael?
Instead of our alpha bumming money, our alpha earns money for it. And we fall in suit immediately. So where do you think He-Man's road tripping us to?
Oh, Vegas.
Vegas,
I mean,
you think so?
Don't you think that that's his domain? Fremont Street. You've been there.
But I also feel like he got kicked out of the multiverse, so his sole mission, not the multiverse, the He-Man verse.
Do you think he wants to go to Hollywood and fuck shit up?
He wants to get back to that verse and fucking kill that bitch that took over.
So he wants to go to Hollywood.
Yeah, and we've got to help him.
We'll just stop at Vegas on the way. Do we have to attack Kevin Smith?
We might have to.
See, I'm a little bit torn between my alpha, who is now He-Man.
And by the way, he's my alpha as well.
Right. And Kevin Smith, who is like an icon.
What if, as we're driving to kill Kevin Smith, he hasn't told us yet,
Right.
he turns into the Tiger King?
What? He just turns into Joe Exotic?
Well, his hair gets a little fucking more longer and nappier. His mustache comes out a little more. I don't know.
Maybe in this scenario, Joe Exotic has been pardoned, and he's just like wandering the country, and like he's sitting there like hitchhiking, and we pick him up. It's like us, Michael's in the trunk, and then He-Man and Joe Exotic are in the front seats.
Wait, I'm going to throw in a different scenario.
All right.
Michael's in the trunk.
Obviously.
We've got the new... Yeah. We're in his car. We've got the new Guy Party Alpha, but Michael somehow, like, we pull into a Dixie or
a gas station.
Right. And Michael gets enough reception to MySpace Joe Exotic, which had been pardoned by Trump because he came back from planet fucking whatever, because, you know, he's a time
traveling tranny.
Yeah.
Right.
But Trump is worried. I don't know. We got to get that into the story.
Okay, you got to connect some dots.
Yeah, but he pardoned Joe Exotic because he wants...
Do you think Trump is out to get us? To fuck with Guy Party? Are we the resistance in the future? And Trump is like the Terminator come back to stop us? Are we the John Connor?
I feel like Trump's just only a minuscule part because he's getting Joe Exotic as a hitman to take out He-Man.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So Trump is kind of like the puppet.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't like this He-Man bit. I like the retarded alpha. I don't like a strong alpha in part of Guy Party.
He's like, when I come on Guy Party, I want to be the alpha because, you know, he can outdo Michael anytime, old Donald.
Right. And just like fucking take a shit on him immediately and then just assert himself.
So he doesn't like that Michael's been put in the trunk and like there's a new alpha he's got to compete with.
I mean, Trump does have like an impressive alpha move in that he grabs the crotch.
Yes.
Grab him by the pussy, but I think he also grabs the dudes by the dick just to like alpha them.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Michael's attended that on us whenever we get out of line.
That's true. Trump trumps that alpha.
We're going to pull Trump out of the picture. He's just like, he's putting the hit out.
He's puppeting behind the scenes. Right. So he gets Joe Exotic out of jail because he's like, all right, there are 3 alphas now in this group. And then Chester and Beautiful Brad.
Yeah. So we have Donald, He-Man, and Michael. Michael's in the trunk.
No, we have Joe Exotic, who is an alpha.
So we have
He-Man.
4.
Oh, well, no, Donald's pulling the strings. He's the ultimate alpha because he's doing it in secret. Yeah. He's pulling the strings, and he lets Joe Exotic go so that Joe Exotic can fight against He-Man and Michael for supremacy.
Michael's in the trunk. That just shows how fucking worthless we are because he's our alpha. Like, he's literally been put in a fucking trunk, and they don't plan on releasing him.
Right, so should we just assume that he's out of the picture?
Well, that kind of gives a plot hole because Trump always wanted to be alpha, and Michael was his puppet.
He just wanted to leave, like, a shitty alpha in place so that anytime he wanted to, he could come in and just assert his dominance.
Yeah.
So then his goal is to then take out the good alpha in He-Man. But how are we using Joe Exotic?
Yeah, let's just make Michael worthless. Trump wants He-Man dead.
So he uses Joe Exotic to do it.
Because He-Man looks orange and has orangish hair in the cartoons.
And it's a threat.
And it's a threat for his orangeness.
Right. Fair enough.
Yeah, because Michael is eventually... I don't know how the story unfolds, Boozeheads, but eventually I'm sure Michael will be back, so don't hold your breath.
Michael's like Jason in Friday the 13th. You can burn him. You can launch him into space. He will return.
He will return. So fuck your day up. So yeah, Trump and Michael are not affiliated, but Trump wants to take out He-Man, so he pardoned Joe Exotic, and Joe Exotic is the new gangster hitman. Like, he is coming gunning.
For He-Man.
For He-Man.
That's what I was thinking. That's where I was getting at. Okay, so we're removing Michael from the equation right now.
Yeah, he's just in the trunk. We're going to leave him in the trunk.
Fair enough. So now it's a Joe Exotic versus He-Man situation. Doesn't He-Man have a tiger too?
He does!
So He-Man goes against Joe Exotic, but Joe Exotic's tiger is malnourished.
But yeah, we're still heading to Vegas. Or Hollywood.
Hollywood to fuck up.
Because, yeah, He-Man's pissed about Kevin Smith fucking his shit up.
That's true. He doesn't like that he's with Guy Party right now. He's like, I will accept you for now as my pack, but eventually I need a better crew.
Yeah, we're just pawns in his game at this point.
Right.
He's like, man, I got to get back to He-Man verse because I had way badder dudes, and you know,
Right.
Yeah.
Like back in the 80s, I had Lawrence fucking Taylor on my back.
Yeah.
You could snap a motherfucker's leg.
Now I got a bunch of beta fucking dudes. One of these guys, their girlfriends was dreaming about him sucking her dick.
I'm like napping in the back of the car, like, I'm sorry, baby, I'll suck it better.
I just got like a little cloud bubble, like turtle. And he's like, I'm rolling into battle with these fucks.
But he doesn't know the ace in the hole and that he has.
Yeah.
And Michael in the
trunk.
Yes. So at some point when he goes to battle, he calls upon Michael, and Michael says, "Feel my power."
When He-Man like turns into He-Man, because
Yes.
he's like a little kid, Michael just
Turns into golden showers.
we gotta save that so we get to the battle scene.
Yes.
But we're building that because yeah, he busts out and he's like, "Feel my power."
He like shifts like do you remember that scene in like Thor where like all like the shit like the outfits coming back to him and like the fucking hammer comes back to him? It's like the wig like fucking slaps on his head and then
There's like garbage in his hands.
yeah, it's like a little tornado around him.
Yeah, there's trash everywhere. And he like levitates like Storm. He's just like,
And his eyes glow white. Feel my power. And then just this like fucking fire hose of a stream just emerges from his fucking crotch. Like immediately just eliminates He-Man.
He-Man released him to help him, right? Or did he just bust out?
Yeah, see, I'm okay with defeating He-Man and killing him as long as Goldie Showers does it.
Alright, so but we have to get to how he got released and
Out of the trunk?
Yeah, because I feel like we've met up with Kevin Smith at some point, but Joe Exotic.
Okay, so we're in Hollywood right now.
Yeah.
We got He-Man driving. Joe Exotic is riding shotgun.
Well, no, Joe Exotic's you got a hit. Donald put a hit on.
Right, but he's pretending to be in our crew for right now. Just to get in. He's got to get an in. He's smart like that. He's not the assassin that's just going to go in and blow somebody away.
Double tap his ass?
Nope. He's going to get into our group and he's going to infiltrate.
So we're doing a bunch of meth then.
Why not?
Yeah.
Now we got a methed out He-Man.
A methed out Joe Exotic.
No, a normal Joe Exotic.
And
we're in the back just like fucking tripping balls.
scratching ourselves like that. And you can still hear Michael pounding as we're listening to Alanis Morissette.
He's just making like ape noises. I mean, like I think our friend is dying.
He-Man's like, he's no friend of yours. I'm your new alpha.
We're like, fair enough.
By the power of Guy Party.
By the power of Guy Party.
Yes.
Like He-Man develops like new powers because he's around us.
Yeah. His dick gets bigger.
Yeah. He could use it as a weapon.
He shotguns beers. It's like Popeye eating spinach.
Yes. Dude, that is fucking awesome. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Like his fucking muscles just like explode.
Yeah, it's just getting huger.
He just takes
and
a
huger.
PBR.
Alright, so we roll up on Kevin Smith's house.
Alright. I love Kevin Smith, but I'm down. We're gonna fuck him up.
Yeah, I mean, we've been drinking for days.
Obviously, and we're cracked out on meth and shit.
And He-Man wouldn't let us go to the bathroom. We had to pee in the hole back into Michael's fucking cylinder in the trunk.
He's drank our urine to sustain him. Not knowing it was urine, he was like, thanks for the Gatorade. Yeah. He's used to eating trash. He doesn't mind.
Yeah. He's eating like leftover Wendy wrappers, just like the wrapper itself. So we're at Kevin's.
He's back there like telling jokes to himself. He's delirious. We're at the final showdown.
The final showdown.
The season finale.
Yeah.
So we got Joe Exotic, He-Man.
He hasn't double tapped him yet.
Us.
And Michael's still in the trunk.
And Michael's still in the trunk. They're not even going to bother letting him go.
But he ends up being the finale.
Oh, yes. He ends up being the end all.
It's like, what was Jean Grey called when she turned into the...
Phoenix.
Phoenix. Here we are.
I'm trying to think of a name that I can spin on Phoenix. I'm like, Gayix, Mongolix.
Mongolix. Does He-Man send us up to knock on Kevin's door, or does...
Yes.
He-Man...
That's a good idea because we're not threatening. So we knock on under his door and we're like, dude, we're big fans. I can't believe this. And he's like, get the fuck off my property. And we're like, Kevin, don't do us like this. And he's like, fuck you. And then Jason Mewes comes out and he's like, snitchy bitches. And we're like, oh, it's the best thing I've ever heard in my life. But then we're like, and then we point back and
we're trying to give him like a heads up.
Right.
Yo,
we're trying to be like, I love you, dude. He-Man's coming to kill you. He-Man is Joe Exotic. And Michael Benjamin.
As we're staring at Jason Mewes' dick, like, yeah, He-Man's back there.
Right. Jason Mewes' dick's out and Kevin's wearing a strap on.
Yeah, because he did like a cartwheel out his front door, butt naked.
Yes. Don't you feel like Mewes is like the fucking Luke of that group?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Fucking rock star.
Alright, so we got the scenario now. The battle is set.
Battle Royale.
That's right.
He-Man's going back to the He-verse.
If he can defeat Kevin Smith. Now, Kevin Smith recognizes, because Kevin Smith's no dummy, he recognizes what's up. He sees in the distance, he's like, oh shit, you caught He-Man in a net. And you brought him into your Guy Party group.
I feel like he's all animated doing a podcast at this point. He's like, what's up, everybody? It's Kevin Smith.
He's talking to a host of nobody. Yeah. Just a crowd of Nova.
He-Man has come to confront his fucking ultimate bad guy, me, because I wrote him out for a chick.
And then he does like a quick spin move where he's like really like... And then he turns into Blunt Man.
Blunt Man, yeah.
And Jay's like, dude, how did you do that? I got my wiener out. And then Kevin Smith uses his powers and he's like, wah, 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 wah. And Jay just suits up as fucking Chronic.
And me and you were in the corners and we found the bag of mixed gummies, cricket fucking games. We were just eating them all.
This is gonna be the dopest thing we've ever seen.
It's like, we just drove 15 hours, we're hungry.
So now Jay and Silent Bob as Blunt Man and Chronic.
Oh, they're both doing it.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Yes. They're both in full Blunt Man and Chronic outfits with the fucking dildo sabers and everything, are about to battle against He-Man and Joe Exotic.
Well, Joe Exotic is supposed to kill He-Man, but I feel like Joe Exotic pulls out a meth pipe that's actually like supposed to be a gun, like some sort of like 9/11 type gun. Like he blows the meth pipe and he's just like, "Fuck you, He-Man."
Like he disassembles like the meth pipe because like MacGyver, and it fucking turns into a gun.
Yeah, and then He-Man just realizes, like, he shoots him, and it's almost like a thumbtack, like a BB gun, and he just turns around and decapitates Joe Exotic. Joe Exotic's out of the picture.
Better. He sends his tiger to kill Joe Exotic.
Yeah, just rips his fucking head off.
Yeah, like He-Man's tiger just gets like fucking... Joe Exotic is done.
They pan over to us. We're just still eating our gummy
and
bears.
then me and you are over there. Yeah, we're like, Hooday!
Hooday! Yeah, go Bengals!
Now it's fucking He-Man with locked up Michael Benjamin in the trunk.
He's still in the trunk.
He's useless, as always.
As always.
But he's going against Blunt Man and Chronic.
With any movie, you have to have the antagonist start winning against the protagonist. So he's fucking
Who's the
him up.
antagonist in this case, Kevin? Or is it He-Man?
I know, because I mean, they're both in the right?
Right. I mean, like, we drove all this way to defeat Kevin Smith.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you and me are just...
We're betas. We're going to go...
And we're also tripping balls on fucking weed.
Yeah, but we're going to go with whoever wins.
Right, that's true. We're just waiting in the wings.
Yeah, we're just like, let's get fucked up and do a podcast.
Which, honestly, at that point, I'm kind of rooting for Kevin to win, because if he lets us join his podcast, he's got a pretty fucking good following.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we could get Tell 'em Steve Dave level. So.
Right. Kevin Smith presents Guy Party.
Yeah.
I'm down with that shit.
We're on the Smodcast.
Hell yeah.
He's got to kill one of them.
He-Man?
He-Man's got to kill one of
He's
them.
got to kill Jay.
You think so?
It's got to be Jay.
Damn.
We cannot kill Kevin. Kevin's a creative genius behind it.
Yeah.
It's gotta be Jay.
So how does he go? How does He-Man kill Jay?
Sword up the butthole.
Sword up the butthole. But what move does Jay do to end up with the sword up the butthole?
Okay, Jay jumps, right? Like, so he's flying in the air and he's got a sword and squeezed between his hands in a downward motion, right? He-Man rolls under and gets his sword in an upward motion underneath Jay into his rectum.
It just rips through his whole fucking body.
And obviously Jay's last lines are snitchy bitches.
Snitchy bitches.
And then he just shits himself and dies.
And then as he's saying it, like, Kevin gets all like...
Right, and so, like, Jay's spirit, like, rises from the body and, like, gets absorbed into Kevin. Now, Kevin has the powers of both Blunt Man and Chronic.
So then they start battling. It's like a fair fight at this point.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Like,
right, Kevin's got his fucking, like, lightsaber dildo shit, like, boom, boom, boom. And, like, He-Man's got a sword, like, yeah.
I think I might have the idea for the release of Michael. So me and you are still over there eating gummies, and we look over. It's like, hey man, you got any pops in the trunk? It's like, yeah, I think I got a couple Dr. Peppers. It's like,
we don't even want beers. We're just like,
yeah.
Can we get a Mountain Dew?
Yeah, because we're just staring at our fight. We're not even minding the fight. So then we walk over and unlock the trunk, trying to grab a Dr. Pepper, and here comes. Gold.
He's got like a thing of trash like rotating around, like
Magneto with the fucking metal. Yeah. And he's just like all epic, like laying out like Jesus Christ. Like,
yes. And then like the McDonald's wrappers like somehow turn into very sharp objects.
He starts shooting them at bullets.
And we're like, whoa, Michael, what are you doing? What are you doing, Michael Benjamin?
Let me just grab a Dr. Pepper. But yeah, that's when he goes all like supernova. Feel my power. And
feel my power.
The wig hits his head, and he just like his pants fall down.
Like he transforms.
Yeah.
It's basically like the Goldie Showers outfit from Plenty of Piss, but with like a really shitty cape.
And it's all like reflective, like it looks a little better, but you know,
it's just aluminum.
Yeah,
it's aluminum foil.
And he just pulls his dick up. He's like, "Kevin, I've got you." and He-Man's just like taking it all in the checks, like the Ghostbusters fucking ray beams, like.
But it's not enough. It's not enough.
It's not enough.
No. So, like, you remember, like, Age of Ultron, where they had to have, like, Iron Man and Thor and fucking Vision, like, power on that shit at the same time?
Oh, shit. So, do we throw, like, gummies like they're Infinity Stones?
Yes.
Like, do.
Yeah, like, you and me have powers now, because we're just, like, bumping up on gummies.
Yeah, 50 milligram, 25 milligram, 10 milligram.
Yes.
30 milligram. Guy party!
Oh, no. I got it.
Oh, shit.
Captain Guy Party, he's our hero. Weed, acid, mushrooms,
alcohol,
beer,
vagina.
Through yours powers combined, I am Captain Guy Party.
Oh, shit. It takes Goldie Showers and Captain Guy Party to take
down, yes, to take down He-Man and protect Kevin Smith, our fucking hero from our childhood. And we slayed an alpha. And we got left with a really retarded alpha, but...
And we're just kind of like, man, everything's back to normal.
Yeah.
At least with this alpha...
We go back to your basement and do another pod.
Yeah. With this alpha, we're driving an 84 Corvette, fucking talking to hot girls, but yeah... Go back to the basement. It's a slow ride back to fucking Eastgate, Ohio.
God, I want to get like fucking like Captain Guy Party rings, where it's like each ring is like weed, and it looks like a pot plant, like acid, and it's got like the formula for fucking LSD on there. Mushrooms, and it's got a little fucking mushroom vision.
Booze.
Yeah, it's got a picture of PBR on there.
Vagina.
It's got a fucking slit.
Yeah.
A fucking gas.
Yeah. Captain Guy Party.
At some point in the battle, can we have like Cuddly come out throwing like meth ice balls? Like Sub-Zero.
Comes through the multiverse.
Oh god, I love the fucking Guy Party universe.
Oh dude, look at this one.
I've seen
Who's that down there?
He's been drawing all this long.
You got Leia getting her dicks. Oh, Joe Exotic, dude, look at it.
That's He-Man. That's Kevin Smith. Oh yeah, that's methed out. That's methed out Joe Exotic.
Dude, this is badass. So yeah, when you guys are listening to this, I'm gonna post a picture.
Hell yeah.
I'll save you, Leia. Guy Party. Look at Joe Exotic.
He looks like my dad.
Dude, Crickets, you need to fucking draw us a new t-shirt.
I know, right? Dude, like, let me pull up. If I can find a picture of my dad, I'm gonna pull a picture of my dad. He kind of looks like my dad.
Crickets does?
No, fucking Joe Exotic in that picture.
Guy Party, Guy Party, Guy Party.
Hell yeah.
And there you have it, folks. I don't know where we go from there. I mean, we just wrote an epic fucking
tale.
Yeah.
How did Michael factor into it? I don't remember.
Oh, somehow we were eating so many gummies, we had to go get Dr. Pepper's, and he popped out of the trunk, and... like, he really wasn't a factor, but we were thirsty.
he just fucking hydrated us.
And then he ended up fucking destroying fucking He-Man. Somehow Cuddly was throwing meth balls at him, but I think Cuddly
that was way later.
Yeah,
I added that later, but still, I think it's funny.
Then Captain Guy Party came too.
That's right, Captain Guy Party, and do we say Michael? We're gonna like combine strengths and like focus a beam on him.
I don't know. Captain Guy Party is not gonna be Michael. I pitched it to Crickets like, dude, make Captain Guy Party, but it's not Michael.
Well, obviously,
yeah.
I figure it's like a dude like what's the guy from The Boys? Homelander.
Yes, but it looks like Nicolas Cage.
Like a piece of shit, like Homelander.
So, what is your thoughts on Nicolas Cage as an actor?
when I was coming down from that acid the other day, I watched a movie with him in it.
Mm-hmm.
It was fucking dope. It was
Please tell me it was Willy's Wonderland.
yes,
Dude, that movie was dope.
I fucking loved it.
Motherfucker didn't say a word.
He didn't say it. Speak one fucking word.
Oh, dude, it was awesome.
I fucking love that shit.
Crickets, say one word. What is that new Nicolas Cage movie that
so
you were sending
fucking-
me reviews about? That was dope. Like, and we were like, Nicolas Cage is the GOAT. Pig. So I haven't seen that one yet, but I'll have to check out Pig.
Dude, if you want to watch a fucking tripped out movie when you're tripping, The Color Out of Space, man.
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas
Another
Cage,
good one.
yeah.
That's awesome too.
He's getting into these like fucking indie movies, and
Which is working for him.
have you watched Mom and Dad? That shit is
I haven't
fucking.
seen that. Is that him?
Yeah, it's like there's a thing going around that like makes all parents want to kill their kids, and so he's a parent and he's just trying to kill his kid, and it's fucking great.
It's working for him.
Yeah, dude.
You know he's related to Francis Ford Coppola. But
Oh yeah,
he
yeah.
changed his name. But I heard he was like such an eccentric and he bought like all this crazy shit. And then obviously like his career took a tank and he couldn't afford it anymore.
Oh yeah, he bought a few years ago. Went to New Orleans and we were doing a tour,
Oh yeah.
and they were talking about Nicolas Cage, and like he bought like this like voodoo priestess's house for like fucking like $5 million.
Didn't you see it?
Oh, the house, no.
Or didn't you see his grave
No, he
or
saw his
something?
grave.
Yeah, what would that
so
look like?
He bought a grave in like one of those above ground cemeteries in New Orleans.
Yeah.
And it's so fucking ridiculous. Like the rest of the graves, like obviously look like they've been there for like 100 fucking years.
Yeah.
And then you're walking through and you see this fucking pyramid, and it looks like it was put in there yesterday. And like the tour guide was so pissed. He was like, dude, this is fucking Nicolas Cage's fucking plot. He was like, he literally paid millions to the family that owned this plot and moved their family's fucking ashes away from it.
Oh, really?
So he could get a plot here and build this ridiculous fucking pyramid. There's no pyramids anywhere else in this fucking cemetery. But he fucking did this shit because of that stupid National Treasure movie.
Egos win. I mean, what do you think Michael's fucking grave would look like?
Good night.
Guy party.
Guy party.
Guy party. Guy
I'm trying to find a good picture of my dad
God
on my
damn.
sister's page. Because I swear to God, that picture of Joe Exotic kind of looks like my dad.
Dude, that whole picture, I wish I would have gave you, like, straight white paper. That shit is retarded. And I'm still not understanding my dog looking like that. It's just so wrong.
Crickets is a pretty good artist.
He needs to design our next t-shirt.
That's kind of a shitty picture, but that's my dad.
Yeah, man.
He kind of looks like him,
He
doesn't
does,
he? With like the
yeah.
fucking hair in front of him and everything.
Dear Chester.
I know my fucking dad was a partier. Growing up, it's like I could never connect with him, but if he would have just stayed alive long enough to get to my party years,
Yeah.
I would have fucking had a good time.
We all love Dan, and Dan partied with your dad.
Dan, I'm just gonna claim him as a dad. I'm just
Dude, I
it's
would
close.
too.
It's close enough.
Dan's the fucking man. And I know Dan's never listening to this, but hey,
Probably
shout
never
out to you,
will.
Dan. Dan, you're the fucking man.
Yeah.
Because Dan is the man. Well, shit, I don't know. Do we got anything else to talk on? Because we totally did, like, a whole fucking Guy Party universe. Like,
I love
episode.
Guy Party Universe
So
shit.
do I, man.
That's my favorite shit to talk about.
Same here, all day, every day.
Mhm.
I'd rather Guy Party universe than listen to, like, fucking woke shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's like let's go into like the retarded fucking
Yeah.
realm of it rather than the real world. I mean,
Absolutely. I feel very completed.
fuck yeah, I don't think I did complete today. I feel like I do complete on work days because working from home, there's nobody there to tell me I can't look at my phone.
Mm-hmm.
And then if I look at my phone long enough, it's gonna turn to looking at naked chicks.
Alright, so before we wrap this up, you've got to tell this shit to the booze heads because I fucking couldn't stop laughing. It's up
Oh,
to
the
you.
dream?
The dream,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so this morning, my fiance tells me that she had a dream. Not like Martin Luther King. But rather that she had a dream that we were lying in bed, and in this dream, she had a dick and a vagina, and that we were about to fall asleep, and that she nudged me and said, "I'm horny," and she knew that because she had a boner. And that she said I started stroking on it at first.
Yeah, that boy.
Yeah.
You know how to work it.
Yeah.
It's not like you haven't been around.
Hey, when my
before.
girlfriend's got a dick, I do what I do.
That's right.
And then I started sucking on it per her request.
I just want to know, do you think she threw in the vagina after the fact to make you feel a little better?
I think she woke up before that. Like, you know how, like, when you get to a scary part of the dream and you wake up?
Like, why is he sucking my dick? Chester mic drop.
So, she said that, like, I started stroking it, and she was, like, hinting at me for me to suck it. Like, she wasn't specific there, like, so I don't know if she was overt about it, like...
She wasn't being
like,
alpha
pushing
about
my
it.
head down.
Yeah. Like, doing what dudes do. Like, come on down.
Or, like, being, like, really, like, obvious, but not obvious. Like, man, I wish I had a mouth on my penis right now. That would be wonderful if I had a mouth on my penis.
Dude, I couldn't stop laughing at work today when you sent that to me. I'm like, the guy that everyone thought was gay, which, by the way, Chester is not gay at all.
Not yet.
His girlfriend's having dreams about him sucking dick.
Yeah, she said, like, she got me to start sucking it in the dream. And then she said, like, I was, like, fucking doing it all wrong. So she started, like, giving me instructions, like, nah, do it this way, do it this way, do it this way. And then she woke up. So apparently I'm really bad at sucking dick, so there goes the OnlyFans page.
Yeah, but hey, you can use this to your advantage tomorrow or later tonight. Like, why don't you show me how to suck a dick on me, and then I maybe will be able to do it better next time.
Like, just pop a dick in her mouth?
Yeah, blowjobs, you know, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. She's asleep, and she told me she was asleep by text. She said, when you get home, I'm asleep.
Live to fight another day, man. Tomorrow.
Or do I present and take a chance?
Present. Booze heads, we're going to put up a poll when we post this podcast. Does he present or does he wait?
And mind you, booze heads, I will respect her decision either way, but I feel like a boner has a way of influencing people. Like, people just see a boner and they're like, yeah, alright, I gotta take care of that.
Actually, I'm going to post it right now. Let's see, how do we want to word this? The guy party group.
When you have a boner that needs serviced.
And then...
and you present said boner.
Alright, so these are options. Do you present said boner?
Should we say wake her up and present said boner?
No, so do you present said boner?
Yep.
Alright, we'll put wake her up as an option.
Should you say him, her? Like him, her? Like just to be congeal.
Jesus Christ.
I know.
Chester's woke correction.
Or maybe say it. Wake it up. But that might imply that you're waking up an animal. Or like
Yeah.
or an android.
Do you wake him, her up?
It's 2021.
Yeah.
Come on, it's 2021.
This is what we got. What do you think? Do we add any more? Our McDonald's breakfast. We'll add that.
Fair enough.
When you have a boner that needs service, do you present said boner, wake her up? Chester's woke correction. Do you wake him, her up? McDonald's breakfast.
Or eat at the Waffle House. Okay, so how about this? Or eat at the Waffle House and masturbate in the bathroom.
Yeah, there you go. Alright, booze heads. Y'all better fucking vote on this shit. Masturbate in the bathroom.
Let's be very clear, because the incentive there is that you're getting food and ejaculating, just not by a lady.
So we have, when you have a boner
Or man.
that needs service, do you present said boner, wake her up? Chester's woke correction, do you wake him, her up? McDonald's breakfast, or masturbate in the bathroom?
I think I said Waffle House breakfast, but I get you. McDonald's breakfast is probably better.
Well, I mean, Waffle House is definitely better, but
I feel like when it's McDonald's breakfast, you can get it through the drive-thru and then wake her up with your boner.
yeah.
But okay, fair enough. We'll see.
Dude, fucking Crickets has got some fucking crazy shit going on there. Maybe we need to turn that into the next shirt.
Do you ever just, like, trip and then draw? Really? I feel like that would be the dopest fucking thing. Can we do that to you? Can we make you, can we make you trip and then draw and see what you come up with?
He's gonna write it down, Boozo.
You can just say yes or no, motherfucker.
It's
you
alright.
you can even shake your head.
Oh, he's writing something down. He says, what does it say?
I can't read it.
Off the air, yes.
Oh, okay. We can make that happen. We can make that happen.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Don't you feel like that would inspire your creativity in drawing? I feel like that would inspire my creativity in writing.
For sure.
But at the same time, I don't know that if I was tripping on acid, I could function enough to write.
What you would need, like, you kind of need to try to take notes because, like
on mushrooms or, like, especially, like, on a high dose of weed, I feel like you could potentially articulate enough to draw or write or whatever, and it be inspired creatively.
yeah.
That's not a word. But,
I liked it, though. It sounded sexy. Creatively.
yeah, on acid, that's a different fucking story.
Yeah.
You could try. If you wrote, it would read like something that Michael Benjamin tried on a stand-up, and if you drew, it would just be fucking gibberish.
Yeah, I mean, who knows?
Maybe. I kind of want to, because this guy's an artist, and I kind of want to put it to the test. I want to put a pad and paper in front of his hand when he's tripping, and I'm going to see what happens.
You know what? I don't think we got to do the guy party camping trip this year, did we?
No, because remember I talked about it, and then that happened to be the week you all were going to Destin.
Oh, that's right. And we were going to go to West Virginia.
Yeah. But, you know what? Whatever.
Hey, the year's
The
not
year
over.
is not over. I don't want to say it's young, but it's not over.
It's not over.
It's a fucking aging motherfucker, but maybe we can go into its geriatric months.
And then we start writing a screenplay for...
Maybe we can rewrite He-Man.
Yes.
Make it as sexist as possible.
That's what I want, man.
He's He-Man. He should fucking just be like, chick should want to suck my dick all the time.
Have you ever tried those?
Fucker.
He said fucker.
It's a hazy IPA. I've never seen this one before, but oh, that's good. Yeah, it's actually better than what I was drinking. Which is also a hazy IPA, just not as boozy.
Thank you all for listening. You know, we appreciate you all. Cricket's actually spit an idea of maybe having, like, the first annual guy party beer pong tournament, which I instantly fell in love with when he texted it, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know where we could do that at.
Can I ask you, off topic, off pod a little bit, but it's August, right? And the actual Olympics are going on right now.
Yeah.
Where's the beer Olympics?
I know, man.
What happened to the Indiana crew that they used to do that shit?
They're actually doing it.
Are they?
Yeah, but I didn't get invited, so...
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
Fucking beautiful Brad did not get invited.
Hey, I guess they're getting old, too. I didn't make the cut this year, so...
Are we just fucking going isolationist state shit?
No.
I mean, I know we've always had kind of an Ohio
Indiana
chapter
beer, yeah.
and an Indiana chapter of the DA. Are they just becoming completely separate entities?
I mean, they're pretty much non-existent. Like, I was the last remaining, like...
I know.
Diplomat, I guess I would call myself. Like, I would go between... Ambassador.
Yeah.
To keep the two connected.
The peace, yeah.
And it's just...
It's just not.
It's not.
No.
Yeah.
That's a bummer, man. That's a bummer.
Yeah.
But you know what? I get it. We're almost hitting our 40s.
Yeah,
so what are you going to do?
Get old.
Yeah.
But I'm not opposed to a guy party beer pong tournament. Would you do that if I could find a place to do it?
If the schedule aligns, my man.
Oh, well, we can't have one of the core guy party guys not be there, so...
Well, we will delve into this.
All right, yeah, we'll talk about it more. I think we got a place. I got to talk to the guy. But if you guys would even consider a fucking guy party beer pong tournament,
I'm terrible at that shit, but I'm down.
hit me up and I'll try to set it up. And then, yeah, man, guy party, fucking A. Check us out on, you know where to find us.
YouTube.
What's the one called? TikTok.
Stitcher.
Yeah, fucking.
What's the podcast ones?
We're on Spotify.
They probably would have.
Yeah, I mean, if they're listening to us.
iHeartRadio, Apple.
Tell your fucking friends. Help us quit our
Podcast
jobs.
Addict. Is that a thing? No, I don't know.
Yeah. Because
What's the one I use? I can't even remember. It's been a while.
you like that? You smell
I think
it?
I use
It's
Stitcher.
good.
I
It's
feel like
good
I
for
use
you,
Stitcher.
crickets. I use Spotify. Spotify's my go-to.
Right on.
But all right, yeah.
Tell your friends.
Tell your
everybody.
friends. Yeah, man.
Tell Nicolas Cage.
Tell Nicolas Cage to come on Guy Party.
Dude.
For we can quit our fucking jobs and just, like, do podcasts all the time. That'll never happen.
Nicolas Cage. What an icon. Like a dude that just, like, did awesome movies and then got into tax trouble and did shitty movies until they became awesome.
I'm going to send a shout out to my homeboy Dave. He hates Nicolas Cage, and we had an argument one night because he thinks Nicolas Cage sucks. But I'm going to say Nicolas Cage for the win. Check out Willy's Wonderland
That shit is dope.
because you're missing that.
Check out The Color Out of Space because that shit is trippy as balls.
Check out Leaving Las Vegas.
Check out Mom and Dad.
Check out Pig, Con Air. I mean, Nicolas Cage is a go, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, and I think there's a plethora of other Nicolas Cage B movies
Oh, absolutely.
out there that, oh yeah, a little steam out.
Ah, did you fart?
Yeah.
It's all right.
A little bit.
It's Guy Party. You can fart, dude.
Fair enough.
You're a dude.
I was actually more worried that I was gonna piss myself because I gotta pee really bad.
Oh, well, go piss. All right, on that note, until the next episode, Guy Party!
I think drink all these.
There you go. Have that one.